Yes, sir.
Abir Hussain. Sir, I married my wife without the consent of my wife's parents, as we had no way. They forced my wife to marry with another one without taking her consent. Then now everyone is happy with our marriage without my father-in-law. Then my question is our marriage valid? If not, what can I do?
Such marital questions, akhi, must be submitted to the Islamic court in your country. Why do we say this? The three schools of thought of Imam Malik, Shafi'i, and Hanbali, they say that the marriage without the consent and approval of the woman's guardian, who is her father, is invalid. Based on what? Based on the Prophet's hadith, alayhi salatu wassalam, any woman who is married without the consent of her guardian, her marriage is invalid, invalid, invalid. Those in the subcontinent who follow the school thought of Abu Hanifa, they follow what Abu Hanifa, may Allah have mercy on his soul, said, that a woman can marry herself without the consent of her guardian. His two own students, and the greatest of the scholars of the Hanafi school of thought, went against him. Abu Yusuf and Al-Hasan al-Shaybani. They said, no, the hadith of the Prophet is crystal clear. Yet, these followers of his school in the subcontinent are blind followers. They don't follow the Quran and the Sunnah, they follow their Imam. Whatever he says, they follow that blindly. And the people living in these countries usually follow their school of thought blindly because they're laymen and they know nothing better. Therefore, we can't go and say, oh, all the marriages in the subcontinent is invalid and they're not married. It's not logical. These guys are following those whom they trust. So it depends, akhi. If you are a true Muslim who follows the Quran and the Sunnah with understanding of the three favorite generations, and you know the hadith of the Prophet ﷺ, yet, because you wanted to follow your whims and desires, you loved that woman, you got married to her against the approval, or at least without the knowledge of her father, then the marriage is invalid. How to rectify it? This is another story altogether, and may Allah make things easy.